A tiny desert animal known for its oversized ears has become part of a global luxury supply chain. The Fennec fox is famous for its small body, sandy-colored fur, and remarkable ability to survive in some of the harshest desert environments on Earth, but beyond the deserts of North Africa. This unique species has also become connected to a modern industry built around animal fibers and fashion materials. So how does a wild desert species move from remote habitats into organized production systems? In parts of the world where fur farming exists, specialized breeding facilities are designed to manage small fox populations in controlled environments. These farms focus on regulated breeding, veterinary monitoring, and carefully balanced nutrition that supports healthy coat development. The goal is to produce consistent fur quality while maintaining stable breeding cycles. Once animals reach maturity, pelts enter a highly structured processing system. Skins are cleaned, preserved, and prepared through tanning processes that stabilize the material while keeping the fur soft and durable. From there, graded pelts are distributed to manufacturers who transform them into trims, accessories, or specialty garments. What begins as a desert-adapted animal eventually becomes part of a complex global supply chain linking wildlife biology, farming practices, and modern fashion production. The Fennec fox is one of the most recognizable desert animals in the world. Native to the vast landscapes of the Sahara and other North African deserts, this small fox is famous for its oversized ears, sandy-colored coat, and remarkable ability to survive in extreme heat. Its thick yet lightweight fur helps protect the animal from harsh desert temperatures, keeping it warm during cold desert nights, while also providing insulation from the daytime sun. Beyond its unique role in desert ecosystems, the Fennec fox has also drawn attention in global material markets for decades. Different types of fox fur have been used in fashion for trim, accessories, and specialty garments. Designers often value fox fur for its softness, lightweight, and natural texture, which can be shaped into a variety of decorative or functional clothing elements. As international demand for fur products grew during the 20th century, industries began developing ways to produce these materials more consistently, rather than relying on unpredictable wild sources. Some producers introduced controlled breeding operations. These facilities are designed to manage animal populations in stable environments, where breeding cycles, nutrition, and health conditions can be monitored more closely. Modern fur farms typically combine traditional animal husbandry with newer technologies. Climate-controlled housing helps maintain suitable temperatures, while regulated feeding programs support healthy coat development. Veterinary care and breeding records also play an important role in maintaining stable populations. After the farming stage, materials move into industrial processing systems where pelts are cleaned, preserved, and prepared for manufacturing. From there, they enter global supply chains that connect farms, processing plants, fashion manufacturers, and international markets. Understanding how the system operates provides a clearer picture of how traditional natural materials once gathered locally have become part of large-scale modern manufacturing and global trade networks. The modern production process connected to the Fennec fox begins with carefully managed breeding facilities. These farms maintain small, controlled fox populations that are monitored over multiple generations. Breeding programs track genetics, reproduction cycles, and population stability to ensure animals remain healthy and consistent in size and coat quality. Because the species naturally comes from desert environments, some facilities use climate-controlled enclosures designed to maintain stable temperatures and comfortable living conditions. Feeding and daily care are another important part of the process. Foxes receive balanced diets formulated with proteins, vitamins, and essential minerals that support overall health and proper fur development. Veterinary staff monitor the animals regularly, helping prevent disease and ensuring the population remains stable throughout the breeding cycle. Over several months, the foxes gradually develop their full seasonal coats. The stage is especially important because fur quality depends on the thickness of the underfur and the condition of the outer guard hairs. These layers determine how soft, dense, and durable the final pelt will be. Once the animals reach maturity, The pelts move into the first stage of material preparation. Skins are cleaned, carefully stretched, and preserved using controlled drying methods. These early steps help protect the structure of the fur before it enters industrial processing. At specialized tanning facilities, technicians treat the pelts using chemical and mechanical processes that stabilize the leather side, while keeping the fur flexible and soft. After tanning, each pelt is graded. Experts evaluate color consistency, density, size, and overall appearance to determine quality. Categories. Finally, processed pelts are shipped to garment manufacturers. Designers and production teams use them for decorative trim, accessories, or specialty fashion items that eventually move into international retail markets. The Fennec fox may be the smallest species of fox in the world, but it has one of the most recognizable features in the animal kingdom. Its ears can grow up to 6 inches long, sometimes nearly half the length of its body. These large ears help the animal release heat in desert environments and also allow it to hear small movements beneath the sand while hunting for insects and small prey. Another interesting detail is how sensitive fur quality can be to environmental conditions. Factors such as temperature, nutrition, and genetics all influence the thickness, softness, and color consistency of a fox's coat. Because of this, controlled farming environments are often designed to maintain stable conditions that support healthy fur development. Even small changes in diet or climate can affect the final texture and density of the coat. In the fashion industry, fur materials are rarely used one piece at a time. A single luxury garment may require several pelts to achieve the desired look, especially when designers want uniform color and texture across the entire product. Careful matching of pelts is an important step in the manufacturing process. Global fur markets also operate through structured trading systems. In many cases, pelts are sold through international auctions or specialized trade networks, where buyers evaluate quality and place bids based on size, color consistency, and overall condition. Technology has also changed how fur materials are processed. In the past, much of the work relied on manual tanning and sorting methods. Today, modern facilities may use automated drying systems, precision tanning equipment, and digital grading tools to help improve consistency and efficiency throughout the processing stage. In modern production systems involving animals like the Fennec fox, quality control plays an important role at nearly every stage of the supply chain. Farms and processing facilities typically operate under national agricultural regulations that outline standards for animal care, housing conditions, sanitation, and record keeping. These regulations are designed to ensure that facilities meet established operational and safety guidelines before pelts move into international markets. They often pass through several inspection stages. Specialists examine each pelt for durability, color consistency, density, and overall condition. Uniformity is especially important for manufacturers, since designers often need multiple pelts that match in appearance when creating finished garments or accessories. In some regions, industry organizations also promote certification or monitoring programs. These programs may focus on traceability tracking where materials come from, as well as guidelines related to animal care and responsible farming practices. Participation in such systems can help producers demonstrate compliance with industry standards when selling to international buyers. Environmental management is another area of focus, particularly in processing plants where tanning and preservation take place. Facilities may use wastewater treatment systems, filtration technology, and controlled chemical handling procedures to reduce environmental impact. These systems help ensure that processing operations follow environmental regulations while maintaining consistent production quality. The journey connected to the Fennec fox reveals how a material that begins with a small desert animal can become part of a much larger industrial system. What starts inside carefully managed breeding facilities eventually moves through multiple stages of farming, processing, grading, and manufacturing before reaching international markets. By the time a finished fashion item appears in a store, it represents the work of many different industries: animal care specialists, processing technicians, quality inspectors, and designers all contribute to the long chain that transforms raw materials into finished products. Each step from breeding management to tanning technology plays a role in maintaining consistency and meeting market standards. At the same time, the global fur industry continues to evolve. Advances in processing, technology, changing environmental regulations, and new certification systems are influencing how producers operate. Consumer preferences are also shifting, with growing discussions around sustainability, transparency, and the use of animal-based materials in fashion. Because of these changes, the future of the industry will likely be shaped by a combination of innovation, regulation, and public debate. Understanding how the system works today offers a clearer view of how traditional natural materials remain connected to modern manufacturing and global trade.